For years, we've always been told that real AI needs bigger and bigger hardware. We're talking massive data centers, power-hungry servers, the whole 9 yards. But what if that whole idea is about to be turned on its head? What if you could hold all that power right in the palm of your hand? This feels a lot like when Steve Jobs first said you could have 1,000 songs in your pocket, doesn't it? It sounds almost like science fiction for the world of AI. 120 billion parameter model in your pocket? Sounds like magic. But is it real? Well, let's dig in. Okay, so to really get why this claim is such a huge deal, we first need to talk about a major roadblock in AI. I'm talking about the hardware wall. So on one side, you've got these massive AI models that need serious server-grade hardware to even breathe. And on the other side, well, you've got that average laptop with just a tiny fraction of the memory it would need. It's kind of like trying to fit an elephant into a shoebox. It's not going to happen. Just look at that number, 80 gigabytes of video memory. To put that in perspective, that's more than double what you'll find in even the most crazy high-end consumer graphics cards out there. This right here is that hardware wall that's kept powerful local AI out of reach for pretty much all of us. But what if there was a way to just sidestep that hardware wall completely? Well, that's where the tiny AI Pocket Lab comes in. It's a device that's promising to do what sounds basically impossible. Now, this thing isn't just an accessory, it's a completely self-contained AI powerhouse. It's got its own processor, a full terabyte of storage, and, get this, a whopping 80 gigabytes of memory, all packed into this little box. And at just 305 grams, it's barely heavier than your smartphone. So this is the million-dollar question, isn't it? Can this tiny, unassuming box actually deliver on its promise? Can it really run a massive 120 billion parameter model on a laptop that would otherwise be completely left in the dust? Well, there's only one way to find out. Let's put it to the test. All right, so for this test, we're plugging the Pocket Lab into a standard MacBook with just 8 gigabytes of memory. This is a machine that would normally just choke on a model even a fraction of this size. Now, let's fire up the 120 billion parameter GPTOS model and see what happens. Wow. 18 tokens per second? That's not just working, that's absolutely flying. We're talking a smooth, totally conversational speed, all being generated by this massive model running on this tiny device. The laptop here is basically just a screen. All the real magic is happening inside that Pocket Lab. And here's the real kicker. All of this is happening completely offline. No internet connection needed. That means your data, your prompts, your private conversations, they all stay right there, safe and sound on the device. It's basically the ultimate setup for private, personal AI. So what's the secret sauce here? I mean, how could a device this small, without a giant, power-hungry GPU, pull off this kind of performance? Well, the answer lies in a really brilliant piece of software engineering. The magic behind the Pocket Lab is an open-source engine called Power Infer, and it's a total game-changer for running these huge language models on everyday hardware. It all comes down to a really clever trick called activation locality. Okay, think of it like a smart toolbox. Power Infer figures out which tools, or in this case, which hot neurons, you use most often, and it keeps them right at your fingertips in the fastest memory. All the less used tools are stored nearby, ready to be grabbed the second you need them. It's this super clever resource management that lets the Pocket Lab get its incredible performance without needing a massive GPU. So after all that, what's the final verdict? Is the Pocket Lab going to replace a giant server farm? No, of course not. But it's something way more interesting. It's a whole new category of AI tool. Look, the Pocket Lab is a game changer for anyone who really values portability, privacy, and just having unlimited local access to powerful AI. It's a massive upgrade for developers and AI enthusiasts who are working with, let's say, less than stellar hardware. Sure, it's not going to outpace the top-tier server, and yeah, it's a Kickstarter project which might not be for everyone. But that's not really the point. The point is that the Pocket Lab is helping democratize AI, putting it in the hands of everyone, everywhere. For so long, we've been told that the future of AI is in the cloud. It's remote, it's somewhere else. But what if the future of AI is actually in our pockets? Devices like the tiny AI Pocket Lab are seriously challenging our assumptions about where and how we're going to interact with artificial intelligence. This isn't just a new gadget. It's a real glimpse into a future where AI is truly personal, truly private, and always right there by our side. And the implications of that? They're absolutely staggering.